Hi, I'm Donna Judd, and welcome to Donna and Friends. Today, I'm very privileged to have a couple of very special guests in the house, and if you're a CHS student, teacher, or alumni, you're going to love it as well. I've got with me today Blake Boykin, and then I also have Coach Moore. Hi, guys.
Hey.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Really good now.
Good. Yeah,
Yes,
it's really
good.
going well. It's going very well for Blake here.
Yes, we've got a new state champ in Cushing. He's done it in track last year, and so last Friday he became 157-pound OFBCA state champ, powerlifter.
How does that feel, Blake, sitting here today?
It feels pretty good.
It feels pretty good,
Yeah.
but I'll bet you're still at it constantly.
Yeah,
Yeah, that doesn't stop.
I'm still trying to get stronger.
He's
It's
still,
an obsession. It's an
well,
obsession.
I'm sure that it is an obsession, and you can't stop it. You put in a lot of work to get to where you're at. Let's back up a little bit. Let's find out a little bit about you, Blake. You came to Cushing around middle school time.
Yeah.
And you've been here since. How did it feel to make that change?
It was kind of weird, but then I began to make friends, and it was normal.
And you come from
Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Now, rumor has it that's a pretty tough place.
Yeah, as you can see.
Yeah, were you lifting pine trees at the age of 7?
Yeah, with one arm.
Yeah.
With one arm.
He has all these playground war stories. Let me tell you about how he got fast, having to run from, bullies and stuff. And so that drove him to be, really fast and strong. Bullies.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bullies, well, yeah, back in the day that, I don't think bullies are like they are today. We have cyber bullies.
Right.
But you had physical, real bullies. that will train you a little bit, I'm sure.
Yeah, he was the fastest kid on the playground. Yeah, he came here in 7th grade, and it's funny because we didn't know him from anybody. We just knew he had this hilarious name, Boykin, and so Blake Boykin became just Boykin. And in football, we would put him on the defensive line, and he would get through somehow, and he would sack the quarterback or make a great play, and his fame came pretty quickly, and so then he was labeled Boykin, and he was a hero pretty quick, or at least an entertainer. So,
So there's an entertaining side to Blake.
oh yes, he's a comedian.
Yeah, I bet, he's got that twinkle in his eye, which tells me there's a whole nother side of Blake. We kind of talked about before we started how, he was kind of a short answer guy.
Yeah.
But I see a whole nother side in him
Oh, for sure.
as we're visiting right now. Now, Blake, through high school, you've continued to train, and you've been in different sports. Now, is football the only other sport?
Yeah, I did football, track, and then powerlifting.
Okay, all right. What's your favorite sport?
Powerlifting.
Is it?
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Is it not football? No. Oh, what's your favorite college team?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know.
He's
I know.
always wearing Sooner gear. It's
I-
like, I have to overlook it.
I have to like.
I'm not a
OU.
Sooner
I-
hater. I'm not a Sooner
I
hater.
know. Well, I'm not a Cowboy hater.
Good. That's a good way to be.
Only at Bedlam.
Yes.
We draw the line.
Yes,
Other
that
than
is-
that, I'm for every Oklahoma team, and that is also including TU.
Yeah.
But when it's Bedlam with OU, it gets serious, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it gets serious.
It does. Yeah, it gets real serious.
Yeah.
And we win every year, and he gets mad.
You kind of like that. It's like almost.
Man, I had my OU joke so ready if the Cowboys pulled it off, and they didn't, so I've just got to put it back in the bag for next year.
Oh God! And
Gosh,
so
it's
close.
hard, it's hard.
So close to getting that
Yeah.
that Cowboy win, but
Yeah.
alas, the last few minutes.
Yeah.
We pulled it out.
Typical.
We pulled it out. Well, Blake, tell me a little bit about what an average day consists for you.
Well, I wake up and eat a lot.
What time do you get up?
About 7 o'clock.
Okay.
And then I get ready for school, and I struggle through school, and then I lift.
And then I lift.
And then I go eat, and then I go lift again.
So you say you eat a lot. What's a meal consist of?
Like breakfast, I eat like 4 pancakes, 2 eggs, toast with some milk.
Wow.
He's got a pretty strict diet. I would say this summer we thought we were going to gain weight, and then we decided to go the other way in football and try and get back down to 157. So For the last 2 months, he's went from about 174 down to.
Wow.
He actually got down to 56, and then for state they gave a 3-pound allowance, so he's able to weigh in just under 60 and feel a little better.
Right.
And this week he's been eating. He's back to normal on his eating.
Well, you have to celebrate a little
bloated
bit,
every
right?
day,
I mean, that was a lot of energy exerted winning the state championship like that.
Yeah.
So, on the eating and when you're trying to get down to your weight, what is it that you eat that I know probably a lot of protein, I would think.
Well, when I'm trying to lose weight, I don't take any kind of protein shakes or anything.
Okay, so what are you eating? Carrots?
No, I wouldn't live off carrots. I eat
Me neither.
I lower my water intake and eat like a can of chicken noodle soup
Okay.
twice a day or something, and that's it.
And that is
That's
what.
it.
Wow.
Yeah, it sucks. It's horrible.
So what's happening at home with the rest of the family with the food? What's mom cooking? And by the way, we need to give her a shout out.
Right.
Give Hope a shout out because she has kept me informed this whole way about you. I've enjoyed it.
Hope's really proud of him.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but she also tortured him. He was trying to watch his weight the other day, and he came home to what was it, a big piece of cake or
Chocolate
something?
cake,
She tortured him. Not
Oh,
right.
Mama.
Not cool.
Well, a mom. Eat a little.
Yeah,
eat a
you'll be
little.
all right.
Yeah,
You'll be
come
all right.
on, eat a
And
little.
I almost did, but no.
It was so close.
Yeah.
So you've got a lot of discipline,
Yeah.
and of course that falls into the weightlifting. That's a
Right.
disciplined sport itself.
It is, and like you said, he works out, a couple times a day, but his workouts are different, so he's not overtraining anything in particular. We really watch how we schedule his lifts and the muscle groups he's using. So we try and schedule the week to where he can get hit a muscle group twice, but not twice within a 48-hour period. So he may do a workout 7th hour with everybody else where he goes lighter weight, and then when everybody else leaves, an hour and a half later, he'll do his own workout with me for another hour and a half. So where we do heavier weight, lower rep stuff, and specialize a little bit, stuff like that. And when he's trying to keep weight down, then he'll go home and then go back to like Casey's gym and he'll do something else or do some cardio or maybe he's lounging in the hot tub. I don't know what, but that's on him at that point.
Well, I've made weight every time, so.
You managed to do it, Coach Moore. How do you feel about having a state champion?
It's pretty awesome because I did the same sport in high school. A smaller school we didn't have, and we had basketball and then weightlifting, and I wasn't a dribbler, so I kind of got a passion for it back then, and always wished to kind of get on that platform, and it didn't work out. And then, Blake, he showed interest early, and I was like, man, this kid can do it, and he can go pretty far with this, and his dedication got him there, and man, it's just been an awesome deal to be a part of it, and for him to achieve it, it's really cool.
The adrenaline in an event like that is off the chain.
It's crazy because there's really a lot of thought that goes into how much weight you're going to attempt. There's 3 different lifts, and you can win a certain event, but then there's also a total where they add up your 3 different lifts, and you get 3 attempts in each category. So the day starts out with, let's say, squat. And we have to start with the weight that we know we can get so that we can get some weight on the board, so to speak. And then we work our way up to best case scenario and hope that everything goes well. And then you get a short break and then you come and do bench press, and same thing. You write down your first lift and you hope it goes well and you can progress up. And then the day ends with deadlift. So you get 3 attempts there.
Explain deadlift to me.
Okay, deadlift, there's a lot of people that it's not something we do a lot of, because it is so strenuous, But deadlift is just where the barbell is on the ground with the weights, and basically you get a good stance to pick it up off the ground, and you have to stand all the way up with it. And there's 2 different techniques. We use a wide stance. Some people use a narrow, but we use a wide to put lower pressure on his back, and he does more weight than I can move. So we have to kind of be careful how much we go heavy in our training with it. But
Well, and let's talk about that number. What is the number for what are your numbers?
okay,
Let's talk about that.
For my deadlift, it is 535.
535.
yeah, for weighing
I
157.
suddenly feel thin. Okay, carry on.
535, yeah, and he's got it before, but down to state meet we didn't know because he'd strained his back a little bit, but
It was hurting. But
it was hurting a little bit. So it was a rough week in training because he was kind of in some pain, but he fought through it, and he got the biggest weight he's ever got in front of 3 critical judges, and it was amazing. Cool thing about the state meet I wanted to tell you, and hopefully you'll see on the video. If you go for a state record, they actually stop the room and everybody takes a knee, and they announce, what you're trying to attempt, who holds the current record, and then, they put on some cool music and everybody watches you. So you're asking about the adrenaline.
Oh
His
my, if I was your mama, I don't know if I could take a moment like that. I mean, that's, I had a son in wrestling and I was
Yeah.
up in the stands like this, I can't imagine being your mom or your coach or whomever that's there and seeing something like that and the room is quiet. What kind of music?
they just play like something random, but it
There's something that makes you want to really
Yeah,
lift it up.
for sure.
Well, I appreciate you coming in, Blake, and I want to congratulate you right here
Thank
on the
you.
spot, state champion. I don't
That's
think I've
great.
ever shook a state champion's hand.
Well,
And Coach Moore,
Hey, thanks
I
for
know
having
you've
us.
done a lot to help Boykin along the way.
Yeah.
What can I say? CHS, they rock. Am I right?
Yeah.
Oh, and the Sooners. Sorry, Coach.
It's all right.
We'll be back.
You're watching RDMG TV.